Araucana rooster is learning how to crow. We planted this peach tree last year, and it has grown very rapidly. This year I was surprised to see that it's blooming, and it's exciting to see that, very exciting, because we want fruit. Unfortunately, as painful as it is, I'm going to pick every single one of these off because I don't want this tree to bloom and fruit this year. I want this tree to concentrate on root growth, not fruit. Not yet. No root, no fruit. So the idea is to let this tree take another year to concentrate on root development. As painful as it is now, it'll be worth it in the long run. Here's our first dandelion of the season. Now guys, this is not a useless weed, despite what most of us have been told as we were growing up. When I was a kid, my parents and grandparents went at great lengths to just eradicate these things. It's very beneficial for your bees, and we need bees. Bees are good. Not only that, but the greens are edible. As a matter of fact, the dandelion is edible in its entirety. Our turkeys have been in their outside pen for a week now. They went from the brooder to this little makeshift pen that I made just to get them used to the outside. Now I'm going to expand on their territory quite a bit. And I'll be doing that with this electrified poultry netting. This stuff is pretty awesome, very convenient, definitely worth having in your arsenal of animal raising supplies. Now I have to reinforce it with more stakes. Looking better every second. Okay, the fence is up, and now it's time to let the turkeys out of their confinement and into their new home. Now the fence is more for keeping the predators out than the turkeys in. Turkeys are pretty easy to confine, keep caged up to an area. So that's why this fence is electrified. These guys are 7 weeks old now, and look at the size of these things. It's not a good day to be a meat bird here at the homestead because we're sending them to freezer camp. This is by far the hardest part of homesteading for me. However, I take comfort in the personal knowledge of quality of life that our animals live. The meat birds are in the freezer. We have our chicken for the year. And now we're going to introduce these guys to the other flock. And I have a little bit of a process for that to make it a little less stressful than it would typically be. Trying to catch them is always fun. These guys are extremely pretty birds. I'm going to leave the young chickens in that cage for the day so that the adult chickens have access to them. They can't get in the cage, but they will check them out all day long, getting familiar with them, picking up their scent, realizing what they are. And tonight, when the adult chickens go into the coop, I will take the young chickens and put them in the coop with them. And that should be a pretty stress-free introduction.
Daddy and me lighted this fire up. This is pretty cool, isn't it?